Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Discover Fullerton on Foot. We are on foot here in the north part of Fullerton off of Harbor and Las Palmas, and we are going to be exploring a Storybook ranch house neighborhood, a little walk through Storybook land. And we'll be joined on this walk by my friend Ernie Kelsey, president of Fullerton Heritage and fellow Fullerton Union High School alumnus. So he's going to tell us all about this wonderful architectural style and how it tells the story of Fullerton's history. So let's go say hi to Ernie.
Thank you, Amy. Again, I'm Ernie Kelsey and I'm the president of Fullerton Heritage, your friendly local preservation group. We work with the city to maintain the character of our city so people can enjoy it in the future as much as we do now. We have a great relationship with the city and I'm excited to be doing this today. I'm standing in front of an older house here off of Las Palmas. This is associated with the Bassencherry family. So when you look at the history of Fullerton, we had a lot going on in the area. In the 1860s, we had some early families come in, the Bassencherrys, the Stearns, the Hedebrinks. And even before that, we had Native Americans, we had Portola and his crew came through the city. So there's been a lot of activity here. But it really wasn't until 1887 when two industrious brothers from Malden, Massachusetts, George and Edward Amridge, came out and visited the city, and that began the history of Fullerton. So what we're going to talk about today is Storybook Ranch, but leading up to that, there was so much that happened. The city went through, it was founded in 1887, incorporated in 1904, and we saw some building booms going on all the way through the 20s. We had our early architecture, with there's still some colonial revival and some Victorian. The Dr. Clark house over at the Arboretum was an original house. Then we saw a lot more development going into the 20s with our Storybook houses, which you'll see over on Whiting, which is really called Provincial Revival. So it's kind of trying to get that old world charm. So we have a lot of those in Fullerton. We saw development through the 20s of some really charming houses. Then the Depression hit. So we saw a reduction in houses being built, and there was a nationwide housing shortage from the 40s until 65. And that's when, after World War II, we saw a lot of neighborhoods being built. And one new style was the ranch style, very popular. L-shaped houses with a long, rambling 3 to 4 bedrooms. And that evolved into the Storybook Ranch, which is what we're going to talk about today.